Hello, namaste. How are you all? I am fine. Hope the same from your side. We all should remember that our tears are precious and they should be used only for the dessert. What I mean is, we should not feel sad for each and everything. Someone tells something, we felt sad, we started crying. We got less marks, we started crying. Is it good? No. We should stop this because our tears are precious. We should not use them for useless people, for useless thoughts. No. Only when and where it is necessary for such precious moments and precious people, we can use them. Suppose we have achieved some great success which we never thought. At that time, naturally, you are knowing, tears may roll down. Or when we lose our own near and dear ones, that's quite but natural. Otherwise, we should be careful in this aspect. Then you can ask me how we can be careful, what we should do. We should be little bit strong, mentally strong, I mean. We should be positive. So, to be positive, develop a positive outlook. Now, common example I will give you. Our mother cooks for us daily. Whether we tell her thank you or whether we tell her, this you have done very well. No. Once in a way, by mistake, if anything goes wrong, if the food becomes salty or she forgets to add salt, then we shout at her. Tell me, is it right? We are always complaining and complaining. We never compliment others. So what we should do? We should learn to compliment others, not to complain. So, we should learn to compliment. Even if someone, when we are doing some good work, there can be some people who negatively pass comments on you. Just forget about them. Don't pay any attention towards them. It is because their level is that and that is why they pass comments at you. Forget that. And always remember to do your level best. Forget about the past. You might have done some mistakes in the past. Forget it. Think about today. Think about how Valmiki, a robber, once upon a time, a thief, how he turned as Valmiki, the author of great Ramayana. Look at Mohandas, how he became Mahatma. Ordinary school teacher turned as Mother Teresa. Ordinary carpenter's son became Jesus Christ. Narendra, ordinary school-going boy, turned himself as Swami Vivekanand. Siddharth became Lord Buddha. Just look at these people. How from ordinary to extraordinary they have turned themselves. And you too remember that you too can change your past. Forget about that. Start working in the present. And remember, don't use any negative things. And whenever we talk about negative things about others, remember that it comes back to us. So, we should not be negative. And we should learn to accept and adjust the change. What is permanent on this earth? It is only change. Change is permanent. It is the rule of the world. Everything is going to change. The things were not as they are today. If you think about 10 years back, 20 years back, they have changed. And accept the challenges. While accepting the challenge, remember that you have to compete with yourself. You should be the best quality. I want to become the best. Remember that. Don't compete with your friends and others and neighbors. No. I have to compete with my own self. I have to improve. I have to do the best. Remember that. And be humble. Throughout our life, we should remember that humble. See, look at God, look at great people, look at the highest officers as well, how humble they are. We have to learn from them, and we should have the highest work ethics. Whatever I am doing to the best. The best. Love your work. Work should be your devotion. It should be your puja. Let me share a short story of Dave Anderson and Jim Murphy. Both were working for the railways, laying the railway route. That was their work. What happened? Dave Anderson was working only for the salary. I have to look after my family, myself, that is okay, work over. Whereas Jim Murphy was working for the best of his qualities. He thought that my country, my department should become the best. So I am working for the level best. He was least bothered about his salary, how much he is paid. He never bothered. He was bothered that I should work to the best of my ability. And the days, years passed, and Jim Murphy became the chairman of railways. One day when he was traveling, he saw Dave Anderson working as the usual work as he was working. He stopped the railways. Just imagine, because he was the chairman, he was able to do that. And he came down and he spoke to Dave Anderson and got into, and then the train moved. Then Dave Anderson's friends asked him, "How is it? You are knowing such a great fellow. Who was he?" Then he told, "Once upon a time, we used to work together. We used to do the same work. But he loved his work and he worked, and I worked only for my salary. And that is why I am here, and he has become the chairman of the railways." Here, two things we learn from this incident. One is, you have to love your work and you should do the best. And another thing is, humble. Though he is the chairman of railways, he never forgot his friend. So humble he is. He stopped the train, he came down, he spoke to his friend and went back. Otherwise, many times what happens? If we grow up, we forget our fellow beings. So this humbleness also is shown here. So we have to follow all these tips And if we follow all this, that is being positive, forgetting about the past and going ahead, accept and adjusting the change, and challenging our own self, humbleness, and highest work ethics, no doubt there won't be any need to make a way to our tears, because they are precious. They are only deserved for some special occasions. So we should follow our highest work ethics. Have a good day.